Hi and welcome to this tutorial in which we are going to be making a mini strawberry charm like the one I have in front of me. This is a continuation of the, shall we call it, series of making fruit charms on our channel. If you want to know how to make either grapes or a banana, go and check out our previous videos for a tutorial on how to make them. The main difference between this tutorial about making fruit and the other two is that instead of just using your hook, you're actually going to need a loom to make this, and if possible, the loom will need to be set up in the configuration that all the pegs are in line with each other. If you have a loom that doesn't allow you to do this, it's not the end of the world. You can still make this, but you just kind of need to adapt it a bit as you go along. It's most straightforward to have it like this, so if you can, set your loom in this configuration. For this design, I am going to use 5 green bands to make the kind of like leaf of the strawberry, and 12 either pink or red bands to make the actual fruit itself. You can use either, as you can see. Here I'm using red, but for this tutorial I'm actually going to use pink, so you can see what it looks like in both colours. What I've also done before is kind of used a couple of either white or black bands and integrated them throughout the making of the fruit to give the effect on the little seeds on the outside of the strawberry. So it's up to you to make it in whatever way you think's best. I'm now going to actually begin the tutorial. If you have a rainbow loom like me, you should ideally have your arrow pointing away from you. But for the purpose of this video, I'm actually going to have it pointing towards me. But yeah, so first check your loom is round the right way, whatever type of loom you have. The first band we are going to need to place is going to be a single green band, so just one green band stretching from here to here. We are then going to get 2 green bands. In case you're wondering, the majority of this tutorial is going to be done in double bands, apart from a couple of ones like the one we just placed. So you're going to get 2 more green bands and put them from here to here, then 2 more from here to here. I hope you can see that okay. I might just zoom in a bit. Yeah, okay. We have now used, sorry everybody, you should have now used all your 5 green bands, so we're just using them for this bit. We are then going to get 2 pink bands and place them from here to here. Make sure you get 2. And from here to here. We are then going to get 2 more and put them from here to here. And then we are going to get 2 more pink bands and make sure you move these down and put them from here to here. As you can see, this is going to make the pointed bottom of the strawberry. On this side, you can repeat what you've done here, but it doesn't make it look quite as pointed as if you just get 2 more pink bands and put them from here to here. So it looks like this. I know this is a slightly weird shape, but hopefully it actually does make your strawberry look a lot better than if you just make a normal point. I'm just going to hold that up to the camera so you can see this is what it's meant to look like. Okay. We are now going to put the cap band on the end by getting 1 single pink band and twisting it round 3 times on this peg. We are then going to get 1 more pink band and twist it in a figure of 8 like this, and put it from here to here. This is just going to help the strawberry hold its shape. We have now completed all the laying out of the bands. I told you this was going to be very easy. Next I'm going to show you how to do the actual hooking itself. The first step to hooking the bands for this tutorial is going to be reaching inside the cap band, and make sure it's only the cap band, and hooking the next 2 bands that go from here to here. So we're going to hook those bands and bring them over. You should see a kind of teardrop shape here. We are then going to hook the 2 bands that go from here to here, or here to here, by reaching inside the cap band once again and lifting them up and moving them over like this. We are then going to hook the band going from here to here by trying, this can be a little bit tricky because you're trying to find the 2 bands from here to here and only these 2. So you're not hooking any other bands from any other bits of the pattern. Because if you hook the band going across here, it doesn't ruin the design, it'll be okay, it just makes it look a bit loopy and messy, and we kind of don't want that. So yeah, try to only hook the bands you're meant to. We are then going to move to this side and hook these 2 bands. From here to there. Remember, you can always pause this video at any point if you find I'm going a bit fast here. Then, the last 2 pink or red bands to hook is the one going from here to here. So we are going to reach under all the bands right to the bottom and hook these from here to here. Then let go. It should look like this, so just wait a second and check your design to make sure it looks the same as mine, so you kind of don't, it doesn't fall to bits when you're pulling it off the loom, which is always a good thing. We are then going to reach under this band here and hook the 2 green ones from here to here and bring them back to where they've come from, which is this centre peg. Then repeat by doing this exact same on the other side. Your strawberry charm should look like this. I'm going to lift it up a little bit closer to the camera so you can really see that well. There we go. So that's what it should look like at the moment. We now need a way of tying all the bands off and also creating the stalk to the strawberry, as you can see here. And this is what this band is going to, I'll move it there, and this is what this band's going to do. So what we are going to do is reach under every band and hook this band. Remember, it's a single band this time, not a double. And move it to here. This can pull the band quite a lot, so if it snaps, yeah, it might snap here, so be careful when you're doing this. Now you can see there are 2 bands on this peg. Hope it isn't too bright for you to see that. We are going to hook the bottom one, and only this one here. I'll move it into the frame, that might help. Get that and lift it over the other one and let go. We've now created a slip knot, and if you get this band with your hook, oops. Yeah, and I had to pause the video there for a second because my slip knot band at the top just snapped as I pulled it. Yeah, I kind of have to admit I was pulling it a bit hard, probably harder than I should have. So yeah, it was my fault, but I was able to salvage mine by putting another band in. But I'm going to, even though I've done it now, I'm still going to show you how I did salvage it. So if the same happened to you, you don't have to tear all the bands out in frustration and start again. All I did was stuck my hook under all these bands, got another green band, hooked it on and pulled it through everything, and then it almost creates that link again. I've done it already, so I don't need to demonstrate in a video. It can also be a little fiddly to do as well, so that might take a couple of goes, but that's how you can save it from just going like flop and everything falling to bits. I'm now going to do that step again. So you get this bit of the band on the bottom, not the bit you've just hooked on the top. Lift it up and move it over the other band. You can pull it very gently, unlike me if you want, but I'm actually going to wait to the end, when all the strain has been taken off this band so it then won't snap. All that's left to do now is pull all the bands off the loom, like this. There we go. So as soon as we pull this hook out, the strain is going to be taken off this band, so it's not going to be stretched so taut as it is now. Okay, there we are. Hope you can see this. We can now pull it just like that, and voila, we have created a strawberry. There we are. Hi, I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial and you now have a very nice strawberry charm to either put on your fruity charm bracelet, see our Instagram, Loom Girls Designs, for a picture of that, or just to do absolutely whatever you want with. I'm just about to go outside to the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. I was nominated by Beth, thank you very much for that. It looks a bit cold, but oh well. Yes, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, and keep watching for more Loom bands!